I want to ask you both about this developing story gaining a lot of traction in the US, Candace Owens versus Bill Ackman, over whether Charlie Kirk was in some way being pressured by Israel. She's obviously made claims that Benjamin Netanyahu had offered funding to Turning Point. Where the right is divided, Connor, is that Candace seems to be leaning towards a world where she is going to at least lay the groundwork to say that actually this was not a trans-motivated shooting. These messages between Tyler Henderson and his boyfriend are not real, and this may have been a political assassination driven by Mossad and driven by Israel.
Two things can be true at once. The first thing that can be true is that Israel, because of its appalling PR, which Netanyahu seems to have admitted in a trigonometry interview. I mean, they may as well have hired Hamas to do their PR for them. They have got zero support among anyone under 30. Megyn Kelly tweeted this out earlier. Whether that's because we're more focused on our own countries, and so we think they can take care of themselves, or whether because Gen Z is the most diverse generation in history, and so people from the third world tend to think everything is the Jews' fault, or because women have pathological compassion over on the left, and so they treat Hamas like they're a bunch of defenseless toddlers. For whatever reason, support for Israel has collapsed. So they were leaning on Charlie as a friend of Jews and an ardent defender of Israel to promote Zionism among Gen Z. And the problem is when they keep making mistakes in foreign policy or in messaging, it becomes harder and harder to defend. And Charlie was trying to have a rapprochement between the likes of Tucker Carlson and Dave Smith and his good friend Candace Owens, who have become very Israel skeptical and in occasion engaged in some weird rhetoric around Hamas and Jews, and the more, let's say, establishment or pro-Israel, more interventionist right. That can be entirely true. It can also be an entire waste of everyone's fucking time to turn around and say, oh yeah, Israel did this because the grounds of the university are a menorah. Like Ian Carroll going immediately after Kirk's death and saying, oh, this smells like a professional hit done by Mossad. Dear Lord, man, this is our one chance to crush the Open Society Foundation, to stop all of the degenerate communists on Twitch that have been calling for our heads for as long as I can remember, since I've been in politics. It's been the last 10 years they've called to kill everyone that I respect. And then now you're wasting time going, oh, but don't you think it's the Jews? It's not Israel, it's not Ukraine, it's not Qatar, it's some crazy troon that the Democrats have convinced are committing a genocide against his boyfriend for the last how many years. Get a grip and get focused.